I just want to eat coochie, pay bills, and be a good stepdaddy. Is that too much to ask for? I just want to eat coochie, pay bills, and be a good stepdaddy. Is that too much to ask for?
I had to make him say that twice. Yeah, that's good, but will you pay your child support?
Yeah, 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 no, I'm not perfect, no. I made my mistakes, and no.
Oh, it's yours truly. And me and and girlfriend Peggy. Hey, what's going on? It's Wednesday night. We can't hardly believe it. We made it through another week. What's going on, girlfriend
Hey,
Peggy?
hey, what's going on? Girlfriend Miss B, how you doing, beautiful?
How you doing, beautiful?
Oh, thank you. You're so kind to me. Beautiful queen. Give me them earrings, girlfriend Peggy. Give me them earrings, girlfriend Peggy.
You can get them.
You
You
can
can
get
get
them.
them.
You can get them.
Hey, I can't hang though. I can't hang. You can pull that off. I can't do an earring that big.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
thought these were
I
too
thought
big
these were
too,
too
but
big too, but then
I saw
I saw
a few
a
ladies
few
on a
ladies on
show,
a show,
and they had the
and
most
they had the most
gigantic,
gigantic,
large earrings on
large
that I ever
earrings
seen in
on
my
that I
life.
ever seen in my life.
So I said, if
I
they can
said, if
pull
they
off
can pull
earrings
off
that
earrings
big, and
that
they
big, and they
all women,
all women,
surely I can
surely
pull
I
off
can
this
pull off
earring.
this earring.
For real. It is
It's
gorgeous.
Thank you.
thank you.
I love it. I love it. No, I
And I've
can't
had
do
them.
it.
I had them over.
Hmm.
I've had them over a
I had them
year,
over a
and I
year, and
wouldn't
I
wear them,
wouldn't wear them.
or two
Or
maybe.
two, maybe.
What?
Yeah, I just
Yeah, I just
always pass
always
them over
pass
because
them
I
over
felt they
because I
was too
felt they was
big.
too big.
No, they make a statement. They make a statement. They look beautiful on you. You
Okay.
have, you have a small face. You have structure, an angle, to your face, and you have neck. See, you gotta have
Okay.
neck
Okay.
to
Mm.
pull that off. The
Yeah.
longer your neck,
Yeah.
the more you can, pull off a big earring. But you have neck. I don't have no neck. I got two chins. I got two.
Two
I got
chins,
two
like
eyes.
two chins.
Two chin. I got two eyes, two cheeks, two lips, and two effing chins. Two chins.
Well,
Well,
Yeah. So I'm a hoop girl. So I do the hoop thing, and this is just the right size for me. Not too big, not too small. Just right. But I love it on other people. There's this
yeah.
sister
yeah.
on TikTok, and she's just gorgeous. I just love to look at her, and she wears her hair like you do, short and dramatic, high up on the
Uh-huh.
top and everything. Don't lift your arm up, Miss B. Don't lift your arm up, because then you see that you have flab on your arm. Oh Lord. But anyway, but she's gorgeous, and her hair is a silvery gray color, and she's this beautiful caramel color. She's just gorgeous, and she wears these earrings. She always says the name of the company or whatever that who represents the earring, but they're big, and
Yeah.
they are, they're a plastic. It's a molded kind of thing, but it has an unusual shape, and it's big, and it comes in different colors. And baby, she can wear them things. I'm gonna have to find her and run a clip of her on the show, because she's always showing off stylish clothes for
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
plus size or full figured or curvy woman.
Correct.
You
Yeah.
know,
Yeah.
and
Right.
and she looks so good, but she can wear them earrings, honey. She can wear those earrings for sure. you know. So it's a good day. What's up, Raw
Yes,
Talkers?
yes.
What's up? What's up? What's up? Welcome to Raw Talk Live. We do it like this every Wednesday night at 9 o'clock. You can join us, of course, on Facebook at Raw Talk, on YouTube at Real As AS Women Raw Talk. We'd love to have you join us. Subscribe, like, comment, share, smash the notification bell, get on in there is what we love for you to do. Now, are they light? They're lightweight too? Are they light?
Considering they're pretty
Considering
light,
they're pretty
yeah.
light,
yeah. Mm-hmm.
That's
Yeah.
good though.
Yeah.
That's very good. That's very nice. So you know, we're just doing doing our thing. You know, it's a crazy world, and folks, somebody went into either a mental hospital or to a hospital today in Atlanta and went to shooting and, you know, hurt a bunch of people and kill somebody. And it's, you know, we just have to be so thankful every day to make it to the next day, because you could be anywhere minding your business and out of nowhere.
Yep.
Boom. Hey, Jane. Oh, baby. Jane says, you both look good with hoops. Well, thank you. Let me tell you something. The girlfriend Peggy can rock just about anything. She can work that thing. She can make it rock. She can rock that thing. Hey, girlfriend Peggy, did you hear what the man said at the beginning of the show?
I caught a little glimpse of what he was saying.
All right. Well, I'm gonna play him again because yeah, about paying some bills. Here you go.
I just want to eat coochie, pay bills, and be a good stepdaddy. Is that too much to ask for?
Absolutely not, sir. That is not too much to ask for. It is not.
Where did you find that? Because that wasn't the original one we was going to play.
No, I got him too.
Oh, okay. So he was a stepdaddy. Yeah. Okay.
I got him too. And I'm like, hey, that's great.
Okay.
You know, so you over there eating coochie and paying bills and being a good stepdaddy. I hope you don't have a wife and children somewhere else that wish that you were over there paying their bills. But helping with some bills. But you know, tonight we're going to talk about child support and would men take care of their family and their children? Would men take care of their children and pay child support on their own if there were no court orders? And I say no. I would, you know, I don't know what percentage, but I would say a pretty high percent would not do it because they are ordered to do it and they still don't do it. So what that tells me is that you wouldn't do it. Do men or men, women for that matter, is anybody willing to pay child support without being court ordered? But especially for the men, because that's who it typically most often falls on. Well, we don't know what your experience has been, but we certainly want to hear from you tonight and see what you have to say about that. I was surprised that not too many people commented on that. No.
I did Google a little bit of information. And it says that 76% of fathers with at least one child under 19 contributes to child support for their children. 9% of fathers contribute once in a while. And 15% do not contribute at all. Now, these were statistics from 2000 and I believe 2001. So they're pretty old. That's almost 20 years ago. And I'm sure the numbers of the ones that do not contribute at all is far higher than 15%.
Yeah. And so they're saying 15% don't, 9% do what?
9% contribute once in a while.
Hmm.
Once in a while, every blue moon, they're gonna send out something.
And now, do children
9%.
eat? Do children eat every blue moon, or do they eat every day, sir? What you think? Do you eat every day, sir?
Do they need?
Huh? Do you think your children need to eat every day?
And what sparked this conversation, girlfriend? We were conversating as always. We have our weekly daily talks. And I was like, girlfriend, you know what? I divorced back in 04, 05. And my ex-husband was not ordered to pay child support somehow. Wasn't in the court orders. I took full custody of the children. He was the sole provider of earned income. I was a stay-at-home mom at that time. And in multiple ways, I got awarded the house. I had to pay him $30,000. And I kept it moving. 20 years later, all I said to him was, you wasn't ordered to pay child support, but I need you to be a part of these kids' life and stay in touch with them throughout the years. And I guess he took that literally because that's all he did. He talks to them all the time. They still a part of his life, each other. But when it comes, you would think it over 20 years, at some point you would say, hey, I need to contribute something to these kids' life on a regular. $60 or $50 every 4 years is no support. If that. Okay, so I'm like, how many other fathers I wonder out there are paying support when they're not ordered to support? Do they just know that's the right thing to do and do it? And I know there are some men out there that do that. They take care of their kids and go over and above and beyond the Call of Duty. They'll get those kids, they take them out, they pay child support, they take them shopping. They do the whole gambit with their children. Pick them up from school, everything. But when you are states and states away, have not seen your kids over 10, 12 years, and you still don't say anything, don't do anything but a conversation every now and then, I can't get it. This day, it still got me like, I can't believe this. I can't believe it.
And that he would go all of that time and not think anything of it. And fortunately, you, as far as I know, never tainted him or his image to your children. You never talked down about, you never did, made it where they would hate or despise him, or anything of that nature. And a lot of times that's what happens.
Daddy, and I know they love him dearly. Say that way. But I wasn't happy with what he wasn't doing. And
Jane
I think now a little bit of resentment starting to set in.
And that's understandable. That's understandable. Jane says they should. What does it mean to be a man and get that respect if you can't take care of your kids?
It means nothing. That's why my daughter's mom, would you take daddy back? I said, would I take him back? Hell no. Oh, what? And I know firsthand he is deadbeat daddy as far as I'm concerned. Do anything for my children. Why would I take him back? Because I wouldn't want to date a man that doesn't do nothing for his children. So why would I take him back after 20 years and he did nothing? Nothing. I couldn't be with him. I couldn't see myself with him. No way.
Didn't come for anybody's graduation, wedding, birth of the
Birth,
grandchildren.
no, nothing. Didn't make it to anything. Nothing. No participation. My
And didn't
oldest
send
granddaughter is
anything.
10. She had never laid eyes on her dad, her grandpa, on her grandpa. And the other two, of course, they have either. The other two haven't either. So no, they've never seen them. They talk to them all the time. Daily almost. So
But
I just
no,
want to know what other ladies have to say. Their experience. Is it an isolated incident, or is this real common?
oh no, I don't think it's isolated at all. You know, I have a friend who is just now, the children are grown. The child is grown. She's in her 30s. She has 3 children of her own, a career, you know, all of that kind of stuff. And he is just now paying back his back child support. Once he got on Social Security or something, I don't know, they took it out of there, or they're taking it out of it, or you know, it's something happened, and now she's finally getting some money from him. But you know, and then they wonder why women act the way they do. Oh, you know, they loud, they mannish, they masculine, all of that kind of stuff. Well, I got to be the man. I got to step up and do everything. You know, be the breadwinner and the housekeeper and the mommy and the whole 9 yards. So yeah.
The driver, the cook, the laundry, everything.
Yes.
That cooking business, you know better than anybody.
I know it better than anybody because I have been up here cooking my ass off. But you know,
for grown children,
for grown people. So definitely, but I think that I think a lot of women go through that struggle. The only and I don't know if your statistics were in general across the board, or were they for Black people, or it's for everybody.
Across the board, they didn't specify.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Hi, Darren. Darren's in the building. Welcome in the building, Darren. It's so nice to see ya. It really, really is. But yeah, I don't know. Now, I have a white friend who didn't have to, you know, put her husband on ex-husband on child support. He paid. He was on time. He never missed a dime. You know, he did his thing. Kept the, you know, took the kids in the summertime, you know, that sort of thing. And so she didn't have to do anything to get any money from him. And I know that there's got to be a bunch of Black fathers out there that take care of their children, but the ones that I run across, they either can't do, you know, there's certain things they can't do. You know, they can't even cash in a lotto ticket because they owe back child support. You know, they can't take advantage of nothing, you know, that the government is doing or anything like that because they owe back child support. And it's just like, well, what were you doing? You know, what did you think? You know, what made you feel like she was so much more capable of carrying the entire load while you went scurrying around doing whatever the F you felt like doing, whatever you felt grown enough to do? You know, while you going around making single parent households. That's what you're doing, spreading your seed around, not taking care of your children, and leaving women to operate a single parent household, leaving them unprotected, leaving the woman unprotected, leaving the children unprotected and half-ass taken care of, while you go and make your money and keep all of your money for yourself, and probably
That's
make
the
some
part
more.
that yeah, it's mind-boggling how you can make children and just not feel any responsibility, knowing that they're well alive, that they're have needs every day, they're in school, they're growing, have a roof over their head, and I just don't. You wouldn't say, let me send some, let me send something on a regular basis. I don't care if you can afford to send $50. Send it. Send it to that lady. Send it to that ex-wife. Send it to that baby mama. You need it. And it killed me when men talk about, oh, you take my child support and she pay it. Go and have her hair and nails done. Okay. So my answer to that, and so where do you think all the money came from to pay the rent? To pay the car note, to pay the light bill, the water bill, the phone bill, the cell phone bill, to buy groceries, and everything else that you have to do to have insurance for the kids. Where do you think that money came from? It came out of her pocket. Oh, and she get an extra $200 from you. Why shouldn't she go and treat herself to something nice that she used to?
Well, let me tell you something. A woman that's carrying that kind of load is working a job somewhere. She's doing something. If she's an entrepreneur, she's working. If she's working on somebody's job, she's working to make money. And she has to keep her appearance up. She has to keep her hair done. She needs to get her nails done. You doggone right. Shout out to Darren. He says he has never been on child support before. He said he took care of his children because they were his responsibility and he loved them. And we love you for it. What's going on, Chase? We got much love for you too. You better believe it. Yes. Hey, so yes, most definitely. And we know that there's some. Huh?
Darren, he is a great father. Yeah, he take care of his kids. Yeah, he does. We talk about him all the time. Mm-hmm.
Right. You love your children. You know, you don't get along with the woman. Yep. And you know what else? You know what else really, really, really sticks in my craw? When they complain about things like that, about what she does with the money, but there's more to it than that. See, all you have to do is send a little money, but she's there every day. Getting them up and ready for school. She's teaching them. She's training them. She's caring for them when they're sick. She's disciplining them. She doesn't get a break. Meanwhile, you slinging, seed all over the land and having a great time, and thinking that you do.
We can't say that for sure. I won't say for sure. They definitely not. I can't say that they're slinging seed and making more babies all over the place. That's neither here nor there. But you're not sending anything to these children.
Right. And you're living the luxury. Right. You're living the luxury of a single life. Mm-hmm. And she doesn't have that luxury. You think you're doing something big because you're sending some money, but children need emotional support. They need physical support. She's the one got to take them to practice and going to the games and, doing the school activities and doing the, the religious instruction or whatever. And all anybody asks you to do is send some money, and you want to bulk about that. You want to, you got to have some backlash, some back talk, and want to talk trash about, her spending the money and what she spends it on. Is your child taken care of, or is it just a figment of our imagination? Oh, Chase. You're so sweet. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'm going to receive that. I'm going to receive that because she looking haggarty tonight. Thank you,
We miss
Chase.
him. He
so
haven't been
much.
on for a minute. Darren haven't been on for a minute.
No, we're happy to see them.
So it's good to see have the guys in the building again. Of course, we need their input.
Yes, we do. We appreciate your input. Yes. Darren says, thank you, girlfriend Peggy, because you know him and that he tries to do his best with his children.
He does.
And that's a beautiful thing. That's a real man. Chase says it's a lot easier to put on women. Mm-hmm. And nothing be said. However, a man can get by with so much and no one says anything. Shout out to all the mothers out there. One time for all the mothers. Big ups to all the mothers who make it happen. Yes, Darren, you know.
Again, making it happen because like I said, now these children are grown children, like you say, with their own children, and they're still there entertaining with the grandchildren, raising the grandchildren, and helping the daughters and the sons with their children now. And you still missing it in action.
Mm-hmm.
Going up into the second son and going to second and third generation of the children that they raising, and the father still missing in action and alive and well and thriving and doing their thing.
So what did your ex-husband say when you confronted him about his, lack of support for the last 20 years?
Silence. Had nothing really. Silence. Nothing to say. No explanations. No. I'm gonna do better. But I got some tricks up my sleeve though, because the general. In there, we've been busy upgrading and giving me everything I need. That house needs. House. Okay, you gonna put it. Gonna upgrade that.
Okay.
It will not because and it shouldn't be. We're gonna make sure that gets taken.
All right. See, hey, that's beautiful.
And he agreed.
Oh, we'll see. People may have missed out on what you were saying. We're having some freezing and delay difficulty with the audio and video tonight. And but what girlfriend Peggy was saying is that her former husband has great carpenter skills. He can build a house from the ground up. So and to make up for his lack of input for the last 20 years, she's going to let him come down to Florida, and then he's going to do some major remodeling and upgrading of areas in the home. And it's a beautiful home, and you deserve to have whatever he can do to upgrade it for you, because you have held it down, held on to that house through the hurricanes, through the storms, through your own personal financial ups and downs. Never, ever, ever were you or your children out on the street. When you're talking about holding it down, you are holding to this day. Holding on and holding it down. And if he can come in there and give you a new bathroom, and yes, everything always and only. And but if he can come in there and do that and make that happen, you deserve to have him make that happen. And hurry up and get him to do it. I'm gonna hurry.
That's right. I am. I'm praying he don't go.
Yeah, right. Don't mess around and die, Negro. Don't you better not die. You better not die. Get your ass down here.
I will haunt you.
Really, you will not rest in that grave. You will not. and be stirring up your spirit all the time.
All
But
day,
anyway,
every day.
all day, every day. Every day. Chase says, a real man treats his woman with equality. His Majesty, God said, male, female, Greek, Jew, free or slave. We are all equal. So a man not treating his wife, mother, or his right, then he's not a man. You know, don't
That's
call
right.
yourself a man.
You're not.
Yes,
It's hard.
yes.
I'm at a tough point in the crossroads because you're supposed to love him and respect him just because he's the father of your children. But when you don't do anything to step up to try to be a father to your children and do something to support them, it's hard to respect.
It really
It's hard to
is.
show. It's hard to be respectful. And I'm doing it.
It's very difficult. You are. I'm telling you, you are. That's what I said. You never said anything about. You never turned the children against him. And that happens a lot of times. You never did that.
Right.
You always, let them have whatever it was they could have from him. Chase says, way to go, Miss Peggy. You did what a real woman
I think
does.
that's the most horrible thing if you don't pay, you don't see the children. That's so ugly. That's so terrible. That's even worse on the woman's part. To me.
Yes.
Thank you so much. Thank you. But that's terrible. If you don't get child support, it's like you hold the children ransom. If you don't get child support, you don't get to see your children. That's terrible.
It's horrible. It is. I don't know how you sleep at night. We love you too, Chase. He's over there just cracking up, having a good old time. Darren says, yes, you are correct, Miss B. We can't hardly make out what you guys are saying, but I can truly say women are the superhero behind most of our children's success because men are barely in the picture. And that's, too often, that's true. Too often, that is the case. And let us always, I try to always remind people that we don't paint with a broad brush. We'll never say that everybody does every or any kind of thing. We realize that there are many real hardcore stand up in the paint kind of men. And they are out there. Some of them are the single parents. Some of them are raising the children by themselves. And if a woman is ordered to pay child support, then the same thing goes back the other way. She needs to do it. Chase says, exactly, it's a blessing because a woman can be both parents. You did it right. How people cannot see their babies it's just so terrible. It's terrible. And and thank God for FaceTime, because when you got started, when you all first got divorced back in 2004, 2005, wasn't no Messenger, wasn't no WhatsApp, wasn't no FaceTime. There was none of that. If you didn't go somewhere and go to see your children, you couldn't just call them up on the phone and have some long face-to-face conversation with them.
Well, my kids still don't have face-to-face conversations with them.
Wow.
I think he has a phone, and he don't have the apps on his phone, so we don't know what he looked like in 2 years. I don't know what he looked like. He could walk through the door and I might recognize him. Might not.
Really? You know what? I never thought about that. I didn't realize that. I just took it for granted that if he talked with them all the time, he was seeing them. But no.
Nope. I haven't seen him over 10 years. He don't have no Messenger, no FaceTime, and no Snapchat, none of that. I won't see him. Snapchat, none of
Mm.
that. Mm-mm.
You can barely talk to him if he got a flip phone.
He'll still have a flip phone. I think Jerry Springer still had his. God bless his rest his soul.
Oh my God. Oh my God. I know that's right, Chase. That shit is cracking me up too. Yeah, you can't you can't hardly do nothing. He said flip phone. I'm sorry. Stop it, Chase. Stop it. Somebody help me. Not a flip phone. Oh my God. But how is it? Do you feel like after all this time you are just now getting bitter about it? Do you feel bitter about it or angry?
It seems like since I've just been talking about it over the last week or two, it's kind of welling up a little bit of resentment in me. I won't really say anger because I'm really not a. Like I said, it's water under the bridge at this point. It really is. There's no way he could probably ever make up for what's not been done. But I'm gonna darn sure try to find a way for him to catch up. But no, it's just resentment. I thought that, like I said, when I chose him and when I picked him, he's 15 years older than I am too. So he's about 76 years old now. 75. So I'm thinking I got an older, wise, mature man with some good common sense. I thought I was picking a good mate, and even if we divorced, I thought he would be a stand-up guy and he would do the right thing by the children. And I was so wrong. But I'm more saddened than I am angry, I think.
Yeah, it's disappointing. And to think that he's gone all this time and gotten this far along in his life and never done any better for himself than to just be able to barely take care of himself and not ever do anything to, ensure a good lifestyle for his children. But you had a warning though, because he had been married before he had children.
Yeah, he was divorced like 3 or 4 years when I met him. And he had 4 children, one passed away, and left with 3 girls, and she was on his back, had him in child support. She was constantly having them locked up, running back, he was on court order child support with her, which she was behind. And so, of course, I didn't try to pursue it after they didn't put it in the degree because it was like beating a dead horse. Why would I waste my time trying to go to court to get you to pay child support when you can't pay child support to the first family? So how you gonna pay child support to my 2? It just didn't make sense. So I just, like I said, by the grace of God, I depended on him. He was head, and I just took his lead. And I asked him for one thing when I prayed, when I divorced, and I asked stability. Give me stability, God, in the means to have stability for my children. And like I said, from then to now, they still the same home.
And that's a beautiful
Never had
thing.
pillow hop.
That's a beautiful thing.
Right.
Yeah. And this brother is this brother here is another example of what we're talking about when we say being a stand-up man. It's not about child support. It's about real support.
I've been married to my wife for 18 years, going on 19 years. My wife has never paid a mortgage payment. She's never paid a gas bill, electric bill. She's never paid a cable bill. She's never had to pay insurance for her cars. I pay for all that. But that's what a fucking man does for his family. I'm not on no pedestal behind it, but that's what a man is. A man takes care of his family. My wife shouldn't have to worry about a goddamn mortgage payment. She doesn't have to worry about the lights being on, gas being on, food in the motherfucking refrigerator. She don't pay for food. She don't pay for none of that. That's my motherfucking job. A man that got 8 children and 12 grandchildren.
Say it again.
Okay.
And I've never been under one child support order in my life.
And you take care of all of them. You do for
And
all
I
of
do
them.
for all my kids. Whenever they need me, all they gotta do is call their daddy, and I'm right there.
And you
So if you meet a
good man.
motherfucking nigga that can't treat you the way your father treats you, you don't need that motherfucker.
Did you hear that? That's what you tell your daughters. He
I
was
will say
talking to
this.
his daughter.
I heard that. But he was outside the household. He was not divorced from that woman. They did not split up. Okay?
Right.
But he still do the same thing if he was a divorced. His wife is with somebody else and she moved on with her life. Would you still give this type of support to your family? That's the question. There are plenty of fathers that will take care of their kids as long as they get the mother. But when you split up from the mother, are you still willing to take care of your kids? That's clear tonight.
Right. Somehow I think that he would. He might not take care of her, but I think just from the man, from the statement that he makes about being a man, I think he would take care of his children no matter what. He just
And that's a good thing. And like we say, there are men out there who will do that. Hats off to him. There are men out there that will do that every day, all day. But when you leave and you divorce and she get the house and she get this and that, and you feel like she got enough, and you don't need to contribute nothing else, and she got all she gonna get. Those are the type of thoughts and attitudes that they have,
Mm-hmm. Chase says he loves your crown. I think those are rhinestones shaped like seashells. He says, I love the seashell crown.
Thank you. It's a belt.
It's a crown tonight.
Thank you, Chase. Thank you.
It's a crown tonight, baby. You better believe it. But yeah, so he starts out with that philosophy of doing it right. And, I had another friend who said, to do all of that, you need to be making, $100,000 a year and $150,000. Well, yeah, you do. Or more.
And some people do it on less. Trust me, I did it on a whole lot less.
Yeah, for real. For real. But listen, it's not.
I don't know if you know it, but that same family, that man and his family on the and the family was in shit. Children loved their father, but he never spent time with them because he was always working in that family in the household.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we it's a struggle to hear.
It was a sad story.
But you're talking about the guy who was in this video? The guy in the video that we just played, he was the one where he was never home.
Last guy that's in the video saying
that he took care of his family, all 8 of the children and everything. Nobody never had to pay for nothing or do anything, but he wasn't home.
Yep, him. He was never home. He was always working, and it created issues and problems within the family, and they was tore up and messed up from the floor up. Yeah.
Because money ain't everything. But when
Can
you
you
make
imagine?
oh, it's terrible. When you make
Money ain't
eight,
everything.
when you make 8 children, somebody got to go to work. A lot. You know, and it's unfortunate. At least I hope they had, the mother all the time. And so, yeah, she never had to worry about paying a bill, but she didn't do anything but take care of those children. That was her job. That was her full-time job. And she didn't have time to do anything else either, but take care of them. But they need more. There needs to be a balance.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah. Well, we have some friends who are multi-millionaires. They are multi-millionaires. They live a fabulous lifestyle. When you see them online, you see them in trips to exotic places, doing everything big. They had a multi-million-dollar wedding, just the whole 9 yards. But the wife will tell you, my husband works all the time. He is a workaholic. His biggest competitor is himself, and he's always competing to do more and do better. And sometimes she just wants to have him to herself. And so, yeah. Yeah. When you have a man that is a real live breadwinner and an overachiever, yeah. That you get that sometimes. That's sad, because anybody who would just see him say that, women are cheering him on. Yeah, that's my man. That's the man I want, not realizing that he's not going to be there. Chase said that his papa Cecil and his mama Paula adopted him. Oh, one time for all the adopted people, I'm always surprised at the people who pop up and say they're adopted, because I'm adopted. Hey. And he says that he is their grandchild. So he was adopted by his grandparents. He said his papa worked all the time in the coal mines. He was covered up in 1987. He said his mama was always a good housewife. And that was the role. That was what was expected. That he would go out and work all the time and be the breadwinner, and she would stay home and hold it down. They were amazing people, I'm sure. Just fantastic people.
Yeah. May they rest in peace.
Yep, just amazing people. But that's how it was back then. That's what was up. That was what was going on. And that was life as we knew it at that time. But to think that you have to make somebody, you got to take them to court and threaten them with going to jail and threaten them with taking away their license and all of that kind of stuff, and just chase them down to the doggone ground to get some money for children who can't do for themselves, and a woman who's doing everything possibly that she can to take care of them, and you just kind of nonchalant about the child support. Who you think is going to do that? Oh, and don't let her get attached to another man and then he come in and take over and do the job that you never did. Don't get jealous when that daughter say, I want this other man to walk me down the aisle. Because you didn't do anything,
right?
Anything for me. We're not going to do that. But yeah, girlfriend Peggy, it's an interesting situation. We'll be happy and excited to see him arrive in Florida. We want you to take before and after pictures while you got him in there, breaking down stuff, taking out toilets, chopping up walls.
I would do a video like I did at my dentist when I was getting the teeth done. Every 5 minutes, I had the camera up and taking pictures.
How far along you got now? What you doing in there? Get back in that bathroom and retile that shower right now. We want your sweat equity, sir.
Oh, yes.
Your sweat equity, and
Yes,
we want
ma'am.
it
Yes,
now.
ma'am.
We want it, and we want it
Yes,
now.
I do. Yes, I do.
For real. Well, you deserve to have it, and I hope you get it. I surely do. I don't know, but it was it's something to talk about. It's
I
something
hope
to talk
so
about.
too. So too.
Mm-hmm. Yes, indeed. It sure is. Yeah, Chase said, get it, boo. Get it. Get it, and get it. For sure.
I'm gonna get it.
Mm-hmm. You best believe. You best believe.
Believe
You
it.
better get
Believe
honey. You best get it. Chase is just having a good time over there with himself. Well, love you for that. Well, listen, hey, we held it down. We did our thing. It's Wednesday night. We did it right on Raw Talk Live, talking about
Yes.
good old child support. That's right. Sweet equity. Sweet equity. It's this the aroma of victory is in the air. If you do like this, you can almost taste the sweetness.
Yes, it is.
Yes, it is. And we can't wait until you make it happen. Because we all know that you deserve it, and we want only the best for you. Well, girlfriend Peggy, I ain't got nothing but love for you. I got to get out of here and shake a leg. I got like 200 things I need to do before I make a move, and so I got to do. I got to go and do my thing. Shout out, to Chase, to Derek, to Jane, and all of the quiet raw talkers that were in the building with us tonight. We ain't got nothing but love for you. See you next Wednesday, 9 o'clock on Raw Talk Live. Love you, girlfriend Peggy.
Love you, girlfriend Miss B.